3, 2, 1.
Welcome
Happy Thursday
to the craziest Thursday ever because
literally
and you know where all the news is coming from is the Hulu thing happened yesterday in LA. So they announced like shows and like all kinds of stuff. And I was just nonstop
all day. It was like these big things of news and they were almost like just passed along like they were nothing because there were so many things.
And it's things that I've literally been waiting for
Correct.
Like over a year.
And some of the things I was like, am I getting punked? Is this AI? Like I wrote it down and I was like, I'm not fact checking because I want it to be true.
Okay, you know what got me not too long ago? Pri was like, you need to stop just believing everything.
Why?
So I come across this thing on Instagram and it said that MrBeast bought the Seattle Seahawks. And I was like, that's fucking crazy. But like, it's not unbelievable.
It's not. He has all the money in the world.
Like, okay, maybe he's a fan.
Maybe
I
he
don't
likes
know.
football. Yeah.
Immediately I text Nate, who's our friend who lives in Seattle and is like a football fan. And
Is
I'm
he
like,
fake news.
no, I'm so dumb. I'm like, oh my God, MrBeast bought Seattle Seahawks. That's crazy. And he responds like after like a minute or two and he's like, I can't find any news about it. Like, where did you see this? And I was like, fuck. I got scammed again. I was like, I don't know. I saw it on Instagram. Leave me alone. Never mind.
My main source of news. That's where I saw it.
I see one image and I'm like, facts.
Yeah. No,
that's
literally.
true.
I do the exact same thing.
Oh my God. So,
but you know what? So I'm a trusting person. Sue me.
I know. Also, like, who would lie about MrBeast buying the Seattle Seahawks?
Who
like,
would make that up?
Why is that? And then Pri was like, as if like you have to be a billionaire. I was like,
he is.
You don't think MrBeast is a billionaire? His company, like all of his companies are evaluated at $5 billion.
Yeah. So he could easily.
So I was like, but like who makes this up?
Literally.
It's not even like a salacious piece of news. It's like,
yeah.
Okay.
It's not throwing anybody under the bus. It's just like exciting.
Oh my God. So
That's
I need
funny.
to be careful, or do I? It's kind of fun to just.
I think it's fun to be like believing. I just want to say I showed up today in support of Kyle Cook.
In support of Kyle Cook.
I saw my Loverboy hat in the corner of I just did my hair, so I was like, I don't need a hat today.
Yeah.
But then I saw this in the corner of my closet, and I was reminiscing on all the shit that's fucking coming out still. And I was like, you know what?
Yeah.
Justice for Kyle.
I know.
People hate when we say that, but I don't really give a shit.
No, but people also are starting to say that. And they were like, oh, maybe he's not like everybody just loved to dogpile on Kyle.
I know. Because
like,
he was shown one piece of him.
And because he's
usually
a DJ.
Late at night when he was drinking and like said something that wasn't like so loving.
No, but like for years. It's like Kyle's terrible. Like, why is she with him?
I know.
Oh, how the tables have turned.
Interesting. So anyways, that's why I'm wearing my Loverboy hat today.
Okay, before we get into
everything,
Summer House.
A million pieces. My notes are so long.
No,
this
it's
week.
silly.
Ugh.
It's silly. House of Stassi.
When I saw this, I was like, Renee is going to be so happy.
So excited. And it looks good. It doesn't
She's
look
back.
It doesn't look fabricated. Like, it doesn't look like they're just trying to make a show with Stassi. Like, it looks legit. Like, it's just documenting her life, which is exactly what I wanted. And then when I put out the reel of the trailer, I was like, so many people are like, oh, like, why would you want to watch this? Blah, blah, blah. I was like,
what do you mean?
What? Crazy.
That's weird. I want to watch it. And I'm not like the biggest Stassi fan. Like, I don't know that much better because I started watching Summer House like after she was off.
No,
and then Vanderpump, it was like, yeah, but I feel
did you watch Vanderpump when it came out?
I did, but I feel like I became more of a fan like after. And so
I was like a diehard fan like from the beginning.
Yeah, I was like watching it while I did my makeup kind of vibe. So like she's cool, but like it's almost like I was bored of her from Vanderpump Villa. Because put her in a boring
show,
light.
like I didn't love her, like how she was on that show.
Because
that
it was so
seemed
set up.
more like set up and like calculated.
Okay,
and
Stassi,
I was like,
go sit here, say this, and then leave.
I was like, God,
Weird.
I hope that's not how her show is. And it looks completely like different vibes. But in 2020, when she got canceled, and talk about like Bravo completely like wiped her off the face of the earth.
Yeah.
And now that she like is doing all of the things with a different network, like all with Hulu, and Lisa Vanderpump is also like moved over.
Yeah.
It's just like Every single sponsor dropped her in 2020. She lost her podcast.
Yeah.
She lost her PR person, who is supposed to be the person that's like helping you through these situations.
What even happened?
She said something on her. It was one of those things where like somebody said something about her and then it like picked up in the news cycle. And then people went back and started to look for other things that she has said or done
that could focus on that narrative.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I think the main thing that happened was like years ago when she was on Vanderpump, like at the time it was in 2020, it was still like old news. There was a girl that worked at Vanderpump named Faith, but I don't think she was like a full-time cast member.
Okay, just like a friend of.
Yeah, and she was Black, and she told a story about how someone's purse like went missing. This is like Cole's notes. Like, I don't know the exact details.
Don't believe us.
This is like what I'm remembering from 2020.
Okay.
Somebody's like purse went missing or something got stolen from somewhere. And then I think Stassi said she thought that she saw Faith like
around that
in the area. It was like some kind of story like that. And then I think Faith went on a podcast in 2020 and like told that story. And then it was like, cancel Stassi. And then in her podcast, like previously, because then people started looking for things.
Yeah.
She said something about like, I don't know if it was like a fashion campaign or like a fashion show. And she described the fashion as being Nazi chic. And so people were like,
that is pretty rough.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, like you shouldn't.
But like at the time, nobody cared. But like now that we're like looking for things to.
Interesting.
Anyways, and she was like wiped off the face of the earth. Like wiped off the face of the fucking earth.
That was crazy. But you know what? Now she's making her comeback.
Look it.
She looks great. She's a mom.
Crazy.
She's a great mom. Like I love that she's shared some of that stuff. She's open about her relationship.
Yeah.
Like
I'm really excited for this show. And I hope she talks about, like she does talk about it in her books because she's written books as well.
Too, right?
But I hope they kind of, like for people who are just being introduced to Stassi for this show, I hope they go back and kind of tell her story.
Give a background?
Yes.
I assume they probably would.
Yeah.
To get people hooked too.
Yeah.
But I like some of her cast members too. Like I love that Katie's on it.
Yeah. Like this is what I was
people
wondering.
I love.
Is she, like, did she sign a contract? Like, is she a cast member?
I don't know. She must be.
And I think also her sister is in it.
Because she's not on any other show now.
Katie?
Yeah.
No.
So like good for her. That's kind of cool.
Wild.
Love that.
And I know Taylor Strecker, who I absolutely love. She's so fucking funny.
Yeah.
I think she will be
sick
in it as well.
Oh, I'm excited. I think it's gonna be good.
July.
Trailer looks good.
I think it's like July 29th or something.
Yeah. Crazy. Okay, a few things. I want to go through all the things that I have that are not Summer House first so that we can do Summer House news and then go in.
But of course.
Even though my notes are all over the fucking place. Okay, we have to talk about the ice in Toronto.
Okay. It was for a music video, right? Okay, Drake made a big block of ice.
No, so this is what happened. He imported a fuck ton of ice.
From where?
God knows.
Icelandia?
Imagine. We flew it all in. The plane is freezing. No, like he got, but it's like a lot of fucking ice. Like when I saw it on the skids and like coming in, I was like, holy shit. So I guess they piled it all up and it was to, I think they filmed some stuff for a music video, but it was also to announce the release date of the album.
Okay.
And so that's like called ice or whatever. Because I remember seeing on, like we always have the sports news playing in the morning before the kids go to school. And I remember seeing his seats covered in ice.
Oh, it's
and I was like, I don't get
back
it.
To me,
I couldn't figure. I was like, what the fuck is this? It's probably some sport thing I don't understand.
Yeah.
So I didn't even look into it. I just was like, whatever. But then he had all his ice, and it was like a lead up to this.
Yeah.
Then you know my favorite guy,
MD Motivator.
Yeah.
I saw that he was there. What was he doing?
So because he was like, oh, I'm in Toronto for a quick 24 hours. Then I see the ice. So I think he was like involved in that in some capacity of giving something to somebody. So basically, then everybody took a sledgehammer. Like we should have, if we were in Toronto, we would have stopped by. Like everybody went and just like casually saw Drake and this guy. And so they're sledgehammering the ice to open it to say the date. But then also a guy was given like $100,000 from
MD
in the ice.
Motivator.
Yeah. As part of this whole thing.
See, I guess that's a really smart way to promote your new album.
Fucking
to have
genius.
Somebody like that involved because you know that his videos go viral.
And his audience is massive. And now, because often I think like when an artist releases something, they might do some like special date things where they're out or like invite people or whatever, but then you're keeping it to your audience only. This was a spectacle. You have to close the road. So like,
do you know where in Toronto it was?
Not a clue. Downtown somewhere.
Yeah.
But now everyone that's not a Drake fan knows about it, wants to know what's happening, might listen to his music, wants to see, like, it's fucking genius. Whoever his marketer is, or if it was him, like, good on you.
Yeah, I wonder if he's gonna be, because the Raptors play tonight in the playoffs. I'm so sad they're 2-0. Like they lost. Like stop.
Good. It's not looking good.
But I wonder if he'll be at the game tonight.
Probably in his ice seat.
In his ice seats. Well, that's good. I love
cool,
Drake.
though?
I've actually been listening to a lot of Drake lately, but
Really?
the album that has started from the bottom now we're here.
Yeah.
I can't stop listening to the
a good
song
beat.
that's called Worst Behavior.
Oh.
Motherfucker never loved us. Like it's so
We're gonna listen to
intense.
it after this.
Every time I drop off Milo, I'm like, "Hey, bye, sweetie. Have the best day. Love you." And then I
my
like blast
gosh.
that song. It's so good.
That's funny. Okay.
So Drake has been in the forefront of my like music listening
Well, like,
lately,
how
which is so
perfect.
weird.
It's like meant to be.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Cool.
Okay. I saw something really iconic. I was gonna save this for Ick and Icon, but I feel like I'm gonna have a bunch of them today. Angel Reese.
Yes.
Did you see what she posted?
No.
So her boyfriend and her ex-boyfriend played against each other.
NBA players?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I get, or some league. I don't know.
Who
I
are
didn't check
they?
it into. Let me check. This is one that I could fact check.
So
for.
Angel Reese is
Reese,
a WNBA
boyfriend.
player. I remember watching her in college and being like, "Oh my god, this girl's so cool."
Yeah, it is
Let me
NBA
see.
in a playoff game. They were playing Wendell Carter Jr. He plays for the
Reese.
Orlando Magic.
Pri was watching that game yesterday.
Okay, so, and then her ex is Jalen Duren.
Okay, and he must play for the Detroit. The Detroit.
I guess.
Yeah, because they were playing Detroit last night.
Okay, so what happened was they played together against each other, and she posted on her Instagram a video of her boyfriend dunking on her ex-boyfriend.
Oh my god.
Iconic.
This is what I like to see. in
I
the
saw this
world.
headline and I was like, fuck yeah.
Is it in? Oh, so it looks like she was also on Michelle Obama's podcast or something.
She's so cool. I love her. But
How
isn't
are
that
you-
incredible?
Yeah, that's insane.
I was like, wow,
that's
is
the kind of
iconic.
stuff that I would do.
Correct.
You know?
And it's so funny.
But like, look at her Instagram. Like, how are you a professional athlete and
No,
just
she's
like
a babe.
you're literally
A model,
like
an athlete. Like, this is the thing about women in sport, though. We promote men for throwing a water bottle and hitting somebody in the face.
yeah.
For throwing a sick three-pointer. For
Like you're not as cool as the women that play sports.
these women are incredible athletes. They're training, if not harder, than these
Some
men
of them
who
are
just
moms.
show up to the
Some
gym.
of them are moms.
Half them are fucking breastfeeding
Yeah.
on their period half of the fucking time.
Don't get me started about the fucking periods. I can't.
And now they're having to model, do these extreme things to make even half of what these fucking men
and
are
they're
making.
doing like fashion, like collabs, like
Which,
all
like,
kinds of
cool. Like, I'm
stuff.
glad they have these opportunities. It's really awesome. They should be doing things that if they enjoy it.
Yeah.
But the fact of the matter is that they almost have to do this to make somewhat of a close income to these men, and they're still not even making the same profit.
And also, it's like anything else. Like nobody cares about male influencers. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like the women, like why do you think Madison has this fucking massive house on Southern Charm? Like because Lindsay Hubbard too. Like even like the men on reality TV, I'm bringing it back to reality TV for a sec. The men who are just as well known, like they don't rake in the money being influencers.
But they could.
No, they can't because brands want to work with women.
No, but don't you remember our friend telling us about how much opportunity there is for men? Because there's not that many men that actually want to.
I know, but for the
do that.
most part, it's women who are raking in the money because it's women who spend money and it's women who are following women influencers and it's women's products that are the money makers. Makeup, fashion, like
Sometimes.
like men are a small percentage of that.
But I think they're starting to infiltrate.
I also want to say this is the perfect example of an outfit that I would try to recreate and
no.
just look like the stupidest
Pinterest
person in the
2.0.
world. I'm going to
Show me.
screenshot this. I should try.
Yeah. Nobody's pulling that
It's
off
Angel
except
Reese.
her.
She's got like baggy
Barrel
jeans,
jeans,
like a jersey
a
with a
cropped
dress shirt
jersey.
under, a baseball hat. Like I can't. Like, oh my god.
She is so cool though.
I wish I was that cool.
But yeah, more women in sport, please.
Other new shows that were announced at the Hulu event.
Yes.
Khloe Kardashian's, what's it called? Girl Club or Girl Talk or Girls Show?
Girl
Group? Girl Gang?
How many times do we say girl?
It's Girl something.
I'm gonna look it up. It was on Hulu.
Hulu. So that's just like her and 3 of her friends?
No, a bunch of her friends. It's like the people we've seen before in their show.
Yeah. So she's going to film Kardashians and now this one as well?
Well, I don't know if she's going to be in it. This was where I had some questions. Because she has a picture with them announcing, but then when it's a cast photo, it's just the friends and she's not in it.
Oh, so I could see that. She might be like a producer, creator.
And so she might be in it sometimes, but I think she maybe didn't want to commit to an entire
smart
show because she also has her show. Yeah. Like, it's called The Girls. We really fucked that up.
Girl gang, girl group, girl.
We want it to be so creative. It's like just so simple.
Okay.
But it's like people I love because like Malika's in it.
Yeah.
The Natalie Hallcroft or whatever. And what's the other girl's name? There's like cousins that were on Wags.
I don't know these people.
Okay. When I watched Wags, they were really big. And then stuttering. Then also Nicole English. She married Larry English, who's an NFL player. She's like a well-known Sports Illustrated model.
So I wonder if it's kind of like Housewives.
She does Swim Week always.
Vibes.
So the 3 of them were in Wags. So I feel like this is bringing like my 2 favorite shows back in the day because Malika and her twin are in it too. And then there's like one other random girl. So it's like the 3 girls from Wags that I loved. They had like the best friendship. Malika and her twin and then another random.
Okay.
So I'm in. I love these people.
Did you see the thing about Million Dollar Nannies?
No. Do tell.
There's a show coming out June 18th on Hulu called Million Dollar Nannies. So I think it's going to be following nannies of very affluent families.
I just want to say I was a nanny back in the day. One of my favorite and least favorite jobs at the exact same time.
Yeah.
Because it would like sometimes drive me nuts and be so annoying. But like I loved kids and I had a great time. This show's gonna be epic. Because I'm often thinking like we watch all these reality TV shows. I was thinking this when I was watching The Valley last night because Lala is sitting there getting her hair done and her kid's sitting next to her and she's having the best time just like chit chatting with the kid. But the kid's being fed.
Yeah.
Is changed and bathed already. Yeah. And she's sitting there enjoying. So I'm like, she's a single mom. Like she did this with a sperm donor. She obviously has childcare and a nanny. There's no way her house is this clean. She's always looking this glammed up. She can sit for over an hour
and go film.
And go film all the time. Like, of course they have nannies. Literally nothing against that. I want to see the nannies.
Yeah.
Same within the Kardashians.
But I wonder
we sometimes see the backs of them. And they have like tons of nannies.
I wonder how they're going to get around. Like maybe the kids won't be in the show very much because there's very strict rules about how much airtime and like how much kids can be on camera in reality TV. So I wonder if it's more so.
But then how does toddlers and tiaras exist?
I've never seen that.
Or like dance moms.
I don't know.
It's like all the kids.
They might just do short amounts of filming. Like
maybe.
So they're not doing like long
I also
hours.
feel like they're not going to showcase all of the kids. Like a lot of it will be the nannies like prepping things, getting ready, like their
or
experience.
like the drama amongst. Maybe it's like a neighborhood
because they all have
where like they all
Oh my god, I'm obsessed. It's giving like TLC show mixed with Bravo or Hulu.
And I also would love a show that was $1 million private chefs because do you ever get on the TikTok algorithm of private chefs that work for like families in the Hamptons and stuff, and they take you to the grocery store to Air One.
I know. And I always watch Chef Bae.
Yes.
Love her. And then I've been watching recently the Kardashians chef. She has like really short hair and she does these funny like cool videos and I always learn something too.
I would love a show about that.
Yeah.
Also, Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. OC.
We're back, baby.
No, OC.
But also, we're back, baby.
We're also picking up cameras.
Okay, sorry. Very excited about picking up cameras. I've seen 2 articles. One that said Taylor Frankie Paul's in it. A bunch that said they're not. So I heard her and Dakota are not.
Her and Dakota are not going to be a part of it.
Okay.
But she said it doesn't mean that she won't ever be on it again. She's just like focusing on family and stuff.
I don't think
now.
It was her fucking decision.
You think?
Not a chance. If it's her decision, she's in, and for sure Dakota's in.
I don't know if they would let Dakota on, but it's so weird because then he was on the Unwell show.
I know.
Like, it's so
I
bizarre.
don't believe this was their decision. Because she's still posting on Instagram and TikTok and shit. If she really cared about not being in the limelight, she wouldn't be doing that.
But also, like, you need to work at the end of the day. She's an influencer.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Okay. So sorry. Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, Orange County.
So is this what Jen is going to be on? I didn't even look at the cast.
So I just briefly saw, and remember that girl I told you, Bobby, who was speaking about Drake? Everything leads back to Drake today.
Oh, yeah.
She's in it.
Stop.
And I fucking love her. The way she interviews is like so funny.
Is she Mormon?
I wasn't understanding that.
What? The girl Bobby, like, that had the podcast.
I saw her
Drake.
in a trailer somewhere. Unless I fucking dreamt this up.
Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, OC. Because they must have announced the
cast revealed. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Bobby Althoff, Aspen Ovard.
Okay, Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, cast revealed. Oh, yeah, Bobby Althoff.
Avery Woods. Isn't she, like, very controversial in the world?
Avery Woods.
Isn't she? Someone told me there was like something crazy that happened.
Also, I just saw a thing that Jen was not included in it.
I just saw this too. And I haven't seen her in any of the shit. So
it says McCall DePron, whose sister is Macy Neely.
Oh.
So Macy's sister is in it.
Weird.
A group of dynamic young mothers in Orange County collide in a community where beliefs are not just their religion, they are their identity.
So all these people you're telling me are Mormon? No chance Bobby's Mormon.
What?
It sounds.
Is Bobby Althoff Mormon?
It sounds to me like they're just trying to create like a show.
Hold on. No, Bobby Althoff is not Mormon. While she's joining the cast of Secret Lives of Mormon Wives Orange County, she's not a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
Duh.
She was raised Christian.
I told you that for free.
Okay, who's the other person you said? Avery Woods.
She has something controversial. She's like a big time mom influencer. And I don't know what it was. Somebody told me once that she was like, there was some controversy around her.
Let me see. 1 second.
I forget what it was.
Avery Woods controversy. I recognize the name, but I don't. Oh, she faced significant backlash in February 2025 following a controversial episode of her podcast featuring reality star Harry Jowsey.
Oh, that's Jax.
Everything leads back to Harry Jowsey.
Between Harry and Drake, we've got everything
Which
covered.
is interesting because it was vulgar religious comments.
Oh. Yeah, Harry says shit all the time.
Inappropriate comments to the guest. She made sexually explicit comments.
Duh, it's Harry Jowsey. I feel like you can't have a conversation with Harry Jowsey without.
Oh, and she made Harry Jowsey appear visibly uncomfortable.
That would be hard to do. I'd take that as a challenge.
This is weird. Anyways, it's crazy that her controversy... I can't talk. Controversy has to do with religion.
Yeah.
And then she's on the Secret Lives of Mormon. Maybe that's why they cast her, because she's going to be like... They wanted
some controversy. It's like in Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, how Jesse was like, yeah, nobody drinks, but like her and her husband then drank.
Okay, crazy.
Okay, speaking of new shows, we need to talk about the cast of Dancing with the Stars.
Did they release the whole cast?
Not sure, but I don't really give a shit about everybody else. I care about Ciara and Maura.
Ciara and Maura. Okay, that's what I saw. Is Hannah
Burner? No.
Why did I see that?
I think they made a joke about it or something.
Oh, okay. Is Hannah Burner cast on Dancing with the Stars? I forgot about Maura. No, Hannah Burner is not in the cast for Dancing with the Stars.
I only see people. Oh, they're the first contestants. So they've only announced the two.
See, like, that's weird because usually they announce the cast all at once, no?
I don't know.
Or is Ciara and Maura so hot right now that they're like, yeah, but look what we have coming.
Maybe. One thing I want to say about whoever does the casting for Dancing with the Stars, like, they just take all the victims of cheating and shitty men and then build them the fuck up. And it's iconic. Like, it happened with Ariana Madix, obviously. We had like there was controversy about both of the girls from Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. Mm-hmm. Then they get cast. Like, they're just taking all the shitty. This is how I think they cast. They don't even look at the women. They look at their shitty husbands or shitty men that have treated them like shit, and they're like, picked you, because the traitors thing, like, everyone loved Maura and Rob, but then people were like, oh fuck, like he fucked her over.
However, like I could see them taking Rob too.
Correct. Like I'm only speaking about the women's side, but Caitlin Bristowe, like after she ended up with nobody on The Bachelor, then she got Dancing with the Stars, and that's kind of how it really started with like all these big reality stars that were kind of in that reality TV
I know, because
space.
Dancing with the Stars used to be just like celebrities that you used to know like 10 years ago.
Correct.
And now it's like whoever is in the news, they try and get them on.
Yeah.
So
I kind of love it. I think it's like pretty fucking iconic. And I just want to say the way that Ciara has handled this, I know we're going to get into it in the Summer House stuff. She's just only hot in the news for good things right now. And it's incredible. Mm-hmm. She's like having her time.
How many episodes are left of Summer House?
Good question.
And also, like, if they're filming the reunion this week, like tomorrow's Friday, where are the reunion Lukes?
Yeah.
Where's the seating chart?
Agreed.
We still don't have the seating chart.
I think they're still deciding, because all the re-edits of these shows and these episodes is crazy. We're gonna get into that. I have one more thing.
When are they filming the Summer House?
Two more
reunion?
things.
Go ahead.
Andy Cohen, you know how he has that like podcast radio show or whatever? Yeah. I don't know if it was on, no, I think it was on Watch What Happens Live. He called Joe Rogan a fucking idiot.
I saw that.
It was actually hilarious. It's rare that I see Andy Cohen like really heated.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, did something happen that I missed with them? Like,
no, I think everybody's mad at Joe Rogan for platforming Donald Trump. And then
true.
And same
I don't watch
with,
Joe Rogan, so I didn't know.
Same with, I just saw on TikTok everybody like trashing Joe Rogan and what's his face, Theo Von.
Oh,
because
he's funny.
They platformed, like they're like the two biggest podcasts, and they platformed Donald Trump, and then he ended up fucking winning. And so people are like, "Way to go! Like, look what you got now! Like, you idiots!" Because now they're starting to backtrack on like things that Donald Trump is doing, and people are like, well, then why'd you have him on your fucking show? Like, what did you think was gonna happen?
Have influence, and you didn't take it seriously.
But then they're like, I know Joe Rogan's like rebuttal is always, he also invited the person that was running against, what's her name, Kamala Harris.
Oh, he wanted to have like an
he
open
also
platform.
Invited her to go record, but it didn't work with her schedule, and she wanted to do virtual, and he was like, I don't do virtual. Like, so,
and she went on Call Her Daddy, so like you made time for that.
It's just like weird, you know.
Interesting. I want to see the receipts, timelines,
proof, fucking everything.
Okay, my last thing that's not Summer House related, I made a video of this. I'm gonna post it on Friend Up later. I did it in the car when I was at your house. Take this in. Lewis Hamilton.
I know, I saw.
Jacob Elordi.
Yeah.
Timothy Chalamet. Okay, well.
Shamalama ding dong.
I always, you know what? I have that girl, that comedian in my head that always said it in a certain way. Anyways, and Travis Barker could all be at Christmas together this year.
I know.
I want to be a fly on the wall. You know what? I might become a caterer and pitch them.
Yeah.
Just so I can.
You're like, look at my sourdough.
Literally. I'll start making better designs.
Yeah. I know. I saw that. Crazy.
No, that's when I actually think about that.
I do love Kendall and Jacob Elordi together, though.
Me too.
Yeah.
But then I think about all the extra pieces too. So like, oh, is Caitlyn Jenner going to be there? Is Brody Jenner going to be there? Is like all... Do you think the baby dads are going to come out? All of a sudden, fucking... What's his name?
Where's Scott Disick?
Yeah. Yeah, good question. Now Scotty's going to be there?
Scotty boy? Oh, it's your boy.
I love
Scott. What
so
was
I thought that
just
was cool.
Gonna say, why can't Kendall keep a relationship? I guess none of them can.
Yeah.
But they just seem so normal. But is it because their life is so...
Chaotic?
But like, I guess you're dating people who also have like
They're
a busy
all in the
life.
limelight, yeah.
So what's the deal? Because she was with like, she seems to be in relationships with people for a long time.
You know
but
what?
then it just never...
Here's my theory. Look at the relationships that she's looked up to. When you see that many failed marriages, like once you commit, then all of a sudden you're not together. Like how long did Kim's marriages last? Like 30 days? Divorced.
But like, I guess what's Courtney was with Scott for a long time, and then now she's married.
And Kendall was very close with all of these men.
Yeah. Because she was with who? Oh, Bad Bunny, and then Devin Booker, the basketball player. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
like because Kylie. Well, yeah, like Kylie seems to get in long-term relationships.
Yeah, that also don't last.
Yeah, is Kendall ever gonna have a baby? You think?
I don't know.
Not to be that person that's like, you gonna have a baby?
Like maybe
yeah.
not.
Anywho,
Okay, let's ease our way back into Summer House. Are we there yet?
Oh my god. Okay,
I'll start with like just a funny tidbit piece because everybody's talking about it. We're seeing like, you know how there's like trends in PR where they'll ask like certain things and then they do that to all different casts. Like they just had Southern Hospitality all give their advice to the Summer House people on their reunion. They did it with the Jersey Shore cast.
Okay, yeah.
I was cackling. So like everybody's in this. It's like a huge topic of conversation.
Scandival vibes.
Exactly. So Hannah Berner was at, I think it was the Devil Wears Prada premiere.
Yeah.
And she was asked about the Summer House reunion. And you know she never speaks out about this. Like ever since leaving, she doesn't want anything to do with any of them. And she goes, "Oh, I didn't know they had a reunion." In a sarcastic tone, like she's not fucking answering.
Yeah,
but we know what she thinks.
They have thoughts
for sure. So I thought that was funny.
Let's also talk about West has a podcast with Sophie Cunningham.
Yep.
Who is a WNBA player. They were friends in college or in high school. I'm not sure, but they have a podcast that mostly focuses on sports tings. And he addressed the whole situation, obviously, which is kind of like when you are a podcaster, it's odd to have something so monumental going on and then just like not addressing it when you're on a microphone all the time.
Yeah.
So he did end up speaking out and we posted that to our stories. And like I listened to it, but at the same time I was like, nobody gives a fuck about the timeline. We're not worried about the timeline. Like if you had receipts and you proved that, look, like there was no overlap. That's what he's focusing on. Like there was no overlap. We don't care about that. That's not the crime.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
agreed.
Sure, it would make it more nefarious.
Sure.
But like, I feel like he's hanging on to that.
Because it's his one piece of saving grace.
Yeah. To like not acknowledge like the other shitty stuff. Like there was no overlap. Like, buddy, that's not what we're concerned about. So I'm curious when he is pushed on the other things at the reunion.
What he'll say.
Like what? Because apparently, remember Jesse was on Watch What Happens Live and he was saying, oh yeah, West is going to be defensive at the reunion. Defensive about what? Like, how are you defending yourself?
Yeah. True.
Because like even with Ciara right now when we're watching the episodes, it's always like, yeah, like I'm so sorry. Like I feel like a piece of shit. I've been trying my best and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
So I'm just curious. I'm very curious what Amanda is going to say.
Correct. I'm also thinking this podcast episode was very weird to me. Because one, he's like this, like sitting like a fucking loser. Two, it's your own podcast. You're in charge.
Yeah.
It's not like the reunion where you put on the spot. Like you had A, time to prep, B, time to figure out and plan what the fuck you wanted to say, and C, you have all the control. And it was giving reunion 2 years ago.
Right.
Unprepared, not in control, not fucking saying anything.
And like kind of like woe is me vibes.
Do you not have a PR person?
Hire
Hire a PR plan. Ask fucking ChatGPT what you should say. You sound like an idiot. It was not helpful to his case in any regard.
Yeah. And there was no
at all.
There was no feeling of
remorse.
Yes.
No accountability.
Nothing to do with Ciara. It was like there's no overlap.
Cool.
Okay.
Don't care.
What about all the
How about now?
Other stuff? Okay, there was no overlap. It's still terrible.
It's actually wild. I was like mad when I saw the clip because at first I was like, oh, great. He's speaking out. Good. In preparation of the reunion, this is great. No, you made it worse. Now we have more questions.
Yeah. But also I wonder if, because I would imagine, especially when it's around reunion time, Bravo talent has such restrictions on what they can do and say and all the things. So did he have to run by exactly what he was going to say on the podcast with production? I guarantee.
I want to believe that.
And maybe they were like, you can't say that, you can't say that, you can't say that. And then he was just left with what he could say. I wouldn't put that past.
I want to believe that. But if that was the case, don't you feel he would be more prepared? He looked so ill prepared.
Or don't say anything. Because we're aware that for the most part, they want everything to be discussed at the reunion.
Yeah.
So don't say anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll see.
So we said, like, obviously he was so focused on no overlap, blah, blah, blah. Everyone was single, blah, blah, blah. Shut up. But then, wow, I just had a quick question. Did West go to their wedding? Or no, he wasn't cast at that time.
I don't think they knew him at that time.
That was just like a piece where I was like, holy fuck for a moment. Like, that would be even more fucked up. He also said like that he had reached out to, he made sure to note that he had reached out to a bunch of the cast members to like say sorry or whatever.
But also, like, why do people keep saying cast members? I don't give a fuck if you reached out to Jesse. It's Ciara and Kyle.
I agree with
Why
that.
do people keep saying like cast members? Like,
I think because they're all impacted.
Yeah,
severely.
But like, I'm not concerned about them.
I agree, not at the forefront, but I do think if this has been the situation, you've confided in these people, you've talked to them about Ciara the entire season. Anybody else's storyline got fucking kiboshed because your storyline was more important, and then you fucked it up because you didn't actually care about Ciara. I would expect him to, if you want to be my friend moving forward.
But still.
I would at least expect a, hey, sorry, this is all in the news.
You know what it's giving? Mm-hmm. It's giving, we're reaching out to cast members so we're not absolutely fucking destroyed at the reunion.
Maybe. But I think from a friendship level, I would expect more. Anyways, then our fave guy, KJ, comments publicly saying, I never got a text.
Yeah. He's not fucking around, KJ.
So, but don't go online then on your fucking podcast platform that you've built up to be this big thing and then say, woe is me. Like I reached out to everybody. No, you fucking didn't.
And even if you did, like you still, the thing about that is like you still did the crime and are continuing to do the crime. Exactly. So what? You sent a text and we're supposed to be like, oh, okay.
True.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, that's the thing. Like, it's shitty. Like, people are going to be pissed at you.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter if you were like, I apologize for hurting people's feelings.
True.
Like, it's done.
Also, I do want to note that his whole thing of like, there's no overlap, blah, 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 blah. Like, we're watching the whole season in the summertime. And if, in fact, like, we'll never know. I don't believe because neither of them are trustworthy. They lied to everybody's faces. Okay, so what? You didn't fuck?
Right.
We just watched an entire season of Secret Lives of Mormon Wives where nobody had sex, but everybody's saying they had emotional affairs. So like, at what point you can, if that makes you sleep better at night and you want to focus on saying like, oh, there was no overlap. Yeah. Okay, so did you wait for Amanda to say she actually wants a divorce till you boned her? Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You guys were still fucking around. So that bothers me. And some proof of this, some receipts, are Mia from Southern Hospitality was on Watch What Happens Live last night. Did you hear this?
I got a gist of it, but
so way back when there were rumors that were confirmed that her and West went on a date.
Okay.
And I was like here for it. I was like, oh, I love Mia. I love West. I feel like they're like, that's so cute, fun. So she was asked about that by Andy. And I kind of love how I was worried Andy was going to just be like defending West all the time, but he is.
Yes.
He's
I've been surprised also.
He's asking the questions we want to be asked. So he asked her about the date and when it was, because since West is focusing on timelines, now he's focusing on timelines.
Yeah.
And she said it was just before BravoCon.
Yeah, which was November 2025.
So her date was in September 2025. And it's now come out that at BravoCon, Mia had an interaction with Amanda because Amanda saw that they had gone on a date. And Amanda, this is so Amanda coded, took it upon herself to tell Mia, oh yeah, West and I pre-gamed before your date with him. What the fuck are you doing going for drinks with West before his date with Mia?
Thank you for explaining that time. Because I was confused as to, and I didn't take the time to like figure it out.
Yeah, I inquired because I was like, wait, I'm trying to track this.
Yeah.
Because also I listened to Jesse
on Watch What
Happens Live, and they talked about timelines a lot on that episode, and like when he speculated that things might have started, he says that he clued in around February.
Yeah. We shall see.
But I thought that was very interesting. Like, I wouldn't have thought to go to Mia for that information, and I'm really glad that they did.
Mm-hmm. Well, because now everybody's thinking about their interactions with these two people.
And Amanda to be like, yeah, like, are you claiming your territory? The fuck is the point of saying that?
Just like piggybacking off of that, before we recap the episode that was so hard to watch this week, the preview for the next episode, oh my God. Yeah. When Amanda's like, oh, what? Now all of a sudden Ciara and West are best friends? Like, this isn't best friends. Like, oh my God, like they're going from 0 to 100 here. Like she's
she's so defensive.
She's so perturbed that they are.
I was waiting for your new word of the day.
Perturbed?
What the fuck?
You've never heard that word?
Fuck no.
Perturbed. It's like you're pissed. You're annoyed.
I'm writing down all of these of each episode. That's amazing.
Yeah, that they're like best friends now after that conversation that they had.
It's even like when West is talking to any girl, she's like, who's that?
Yeah.
What's he doing? Like,
yeah.
No, babe. Like, it's giving you care, and now we know why.
Yeah.
Also, Jesse does say on Watch What Happens Live that he was speculating because they were all on a press trip, like him, West, Amanda. And Amanda and West like went for dinner without him, and went for brunch after without everybody else. And they just so happened to run into them at the bar. This is giving me flashbacks of I used to have a best friend who was banging one of my other best friends, but was dating one of our other best friends.
Jesus.
It was really bad. And we lived in a house like around, that was maybe too much information, but it was like so messy. And I remember catching them in the act. And I had asked about sex? It. No, but like together when normally it would have been all of us together. Once was at a bar, once was in their backyard.
Oh.
And me being like, wait, you guys told me that you were doing things separately.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck is going on here? So for Jesse to say that, like, when you know.
Like, he's clocked it now. He's like,
And that's why he's saying February, because February is when he clocked it. But now I'm sure he's looking back and thinking like, oh, they were there was something leading up. You don't just all of a sudden start on this date. Like, there's obviously lead up.
Yeah.
So it's quite interesting to me.
Okay, let's recap the actual Summer House episode.
Oh my God.
Which the opening scene has Ciara crying over West and Amanda telling her that I see you. You deserve so much more respect than you're getting.
Which is so fucking ironic because you are the least respectful human being in the entire world for doing this.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah, 100%. And then I started to wonder because now all of a sudden in this season, the last half of the season, I would say, Amanda's going out all the time. She used to sit in bed every single night and not go out.
And she never wanted to support Kyle's DJ stuff.
Never.
He would beg her to come out. She would never want to go out. That was their point of contention.
Yeah.
Oh, now you want to go out because West's going out?
Exactly.
That's very interesting.
I honestly think that's what, like, I think that's the reason that she's going out.
Of course it is.
When we talk about Ciara and West, I get very confused about their relationship, and Ciara doesn't want even like a friendship with West because she thinks that she'll get hurt even just having a friendship with him.
Yes.
My whole thing is like, if you're actually just a friend of this person, why would him like flirting and being with other girls hurt you? Like, I wish they would sit down, and they did sit down and have a conversation, but still it was like, be my best friend. And in my mind, I was like, no, like,
there are
feelings. Do you want to be with this person or not? Like, why aren't you guys saying that?
Yeah.
Because, okay, now we're best friends, and then it flashes to the next episode and they're like flirty McFlirties.
Because now they're letting their guards down. This is the thing. There are feelings there on both sides that they know if they indulge in will be a problem because it has always been in the past.
Like, my whole thing is like West.
Because West can't commit.
Okay, so this is the thing.
Duh.
So if Ciara was just honest with herself and she was like, I fucking love this guy. Like, he's so cool. Like, we get along so well. He's my best friend. I want to be with him romantically.
Yeah.
West, I think, likes Ciara, has feelings for Ciara, wants to be with Ciara, but doesn't think that he could give Ciara what she wants. And he's nervous of something happening again, like what happened. So now you're going to go commit to Amanda? Like, if you can't commit, like, why do you think you can give Amanda what she needs in a relationship? Like, I just...
Do you know what I think?
What?
I think West knows he can't give anybody a full commitment. But now he's in too deep. I think he never thought he would get caught, and he never thought it would become public with Amanda. And I think men and some women are fucked in the head, and it's like whatever is off limits. It's like when your mom says, don't touch this hot pan, and you go and fucking touch it. I think he took it upon himself, either knowingly or not knowingly, as like a challenge. And so did she, because they're both so off limits to each other. And now that they're caught, it's like when people are like, oh, well, you better get married. It better have been worth it. I think they have that narrative in their head of, we have to make it work.
The pressure of...
And so he's not a person that's going to commit to one person. We're aware of that. We've seen it a million times. That's never going to happen. Amanda is feeling good because she's feeling like she fixed this man and she's the one that claimed him and got him, which, again, so unrealistic, not true, not possible. And now they're riding those two untruths to be true so that they can defend themselves at this reunion, and then it's going to be a dumpster fire. That's what I think.
Yeah.
They don't even like each other. Look at them.
I know.
Oh, Amanda, you never wanted to go to a bar. Now all you're doing is go to a bar. You don't like sporting events. Now all you do is go to sporting events.
This is the thing. And remember Kyle said, like, once we got engaged or married or whatever it was, like, you were just no fun.
Yeah. So this is not going to last. I think it's like their fun little, this is like a classic rebound for her. And this is a classic man trying to get what they don't think that they can have to prove to themselves that they're hot shit. I've seen it time and time again.
Okay, and do you think he doesn't, like, I'm speaking from when this was filmed, like this episode, because we obviously know it's like a shitstorm now. But at that time, in his mind, was he not like, maybe we could try to make it work again? Because...
Wait, work again, like with Ciara or with Amanda?
Yeah.
Oh, 1000%.
Because remember when he was like, I don't know, like us... like making amends, like I don't know if that means she wants to try again to be like romantic, if she just wants to be my friend, or if she just thinks she can tolerate me for the rest of the summer. And like I get that, like I get his confusion as to like, what does this mean? Like,
I think she's confused
also. I want to be your friend, but also now you're crying because I had a girl sitting on my lap. So what is going on?
This is another thing that I'm highly considering. For a man, and this sounds sexist and stereotypical, it's not meant to be. It's just, this is sometimes what happens. For a man, a friendship is more intimate than having sex or having like an intimate relationship.
Okay.
For a woman, the intimate side, the romantic side is more intense or
emotional, like,
than the friendship. So I think for Ciara, it's easy to say like, yeah, I want to be friends because she wants to have some type of relationship with him. And for him, he's someone who just goes and fucks around and is not
and flirts
having
with everybody
these intimate relationship conversations. So when he talks about bringing her back to the farm, when he talks about the conversations they've had about her buying that house, like they've connected on a deeper level than he ever has with a girl, a woman. And that's normal for her in her friendships, I think, because women are just more emotionally mature. And the sex part was harder for her to recover from. So I think that's where they're not aligning, is because of the way that they look at these relationships and what is more meaningful to each of them. And it's not that either is wrong. I just think he feels connected to her because they've shared those intimate moments, and she feels connected to him because they've shared those intimate moments. But those two things mean different things for each of them. Mm-hmm. Do you know what I mean?
So like, why in this moment, again, like when they were filming, why it's because she's scared to get close to him, but wants to be close to him and doesn't like it when he's close to other people. And he also likes her. like, but I can see where he's confused because he doesn't want to put all his eggs in one basket because he doesn't even know if she fucking likes him.
And he's not capable.
Yeah, like, it's just such a fucking
even when she says that she likes him, like, even if she said to him tomorrow, I want to, maybe not tomorrow with the Amanda thing, but if she said to him, like, West, I want to be with you, I want to be fully committed to you, and I want you to be fully committed to me.
Yeah.
He wouldn't be able to give that to her. And she knows that deep in her heart, and he knows that deep in his heart. He wants to be that person.
But now he's acting like he's that person to Amanda. And it's like, what the fuck, bro?
Well, I think that's just because of
what happened.
Yeah. I do want to say, when everybody comes back from the house after they've gone out drinking and West was like obliterated, like so fucked up, only talking about Ciara, you think Amanda was mad?
Yeah.
Like, what do they say? Drunken something or sober, whatever.
Yeah. Drunken.
I don't know what the fuck the saying is, but basically whatever happens when you're drunk is like the truth coming out.
Yeah.
Why is he only asking about Ciara? There's nothing about Amanda here. So
yeah, because at that time, I think that's
telling.
Like, Amanda probably liked him, but I think he was just like oblivious.
Yeah, it's weird to me. And then Amanda checking in about West through Ciara was insane to me.
Oh, the FaceTime when he came in to apologize.
Yeah, and then not showing up to the house. I think they had hooked up.
No,
I do. Why is she so anxious to go to the house? It's not because of Kyle. She's over Kyle. She's making fun of him every fucking episode. She's rude.
Yeah. And avoiding him. And
they're not
out with everybody else. And
she's done this for years. Like, it's not Kyle that makes her not go to the house. Nobody feels that. I know she has a lot of anxiety. She's never just skipped a weekend.
Yeah.
And it's not because of Ben. They already sorted that. It's not because of Kyle. Already sorted that. I think it's either she can't see West with other people, and that bothered her the weekend prior.
Because this was filmed like last summer.
Or something's already happened and she's feeling guilty.
Ooh.
But why would she ask about West? She didn't fucking ask about anybody else. She didn't even ask about Kyle.
Well, I guess because she's talking to Ciara and West.
She doesn't give a fuck about Ciara.
I know, but Ciara was just crying over West. So.
Yeah. I don't
know.
think.
It's so weird.
No. That made me be like, uh-oh. You know?
I was so irritated.
At what?
When they pulled KJ aside and were like, you moving too fast? Or like when Dara was excited to say that like they were exclusive. Do you think you're moving too fast? Don't project your own shit and inability to have a relationship onto somebody else who is so emotionally mature and having fucking adult conversations with a girl
and easing his way in. Like, it wasn't like, ooh, we got drunk, had sex, now she's my girlfriend.
No.
Like, they have had.
It's been weeks.
They've had some conflicts that they've resolved healthiness. We're creating new words now. They've been like extremely committed to conversing.
And like
there are other
each
couples
other
that don't have any conversations. They're checking in with each other.
Yeah.
They're not like glued together holding hands. They're still doing some things, but it's
such a good relationship.
Very healthy.
They're hanging out when they go back to the city.
Yeah.
She came to the house for a weekend. They've been hanging out nonstop for weeks. At what point does one become exclusive with another person when you're so into that person and you don't want them to be with other people?
Yeah. What's the problem here?
Like, are you a fucking adult? Like, oh, would you prefer the West situation? Like,
yeah, like who's really winning here?
What the fuck? That was crazy.
That bothered me also. And they made him feel so like uncomfortable. Like, he was firm in his decision. He's always said since the beginning, I don't take things like this lightly. Like, I don't open up to people. And now he hasn't done that.
There's been 0 red flags of something going wrong.
It was weird to me.
Yeah, it was giving projection.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So that
for
pissed
sure.
me off.
Do you want to talk about the Ciara West conversation at the end?
Well, yeah, but I already like said all my things.
Oh, okay.
Like, I just don't understand. Like, oh yeah, let's be best friends. Well, what does that mean? Because you can be best friends, but West is still gonna hang out with other girls and have girls sit on his lap beside you. Yeah. So that's not what a best friend is.
They need to clarify more like what is comfortable for them, what their boundaries are, and if they're both on the same page.
Yeah, because Ciara is saying, you hurt me. So if you guys are best friends, is he not allowed to be with other people?
Yeah.
But it's also West's responsibility to identify that Ciara has feelings for him and to not fucking take it to the flirty romantic level with her.
And lead her on if you can't provide her what she wants.
On.
Yeah. I thought that was rude. You know, was it this conversation that she said like that she thinks the outside had like a
social media and stuff?
Huge impact on their relationship, and maybe it wouldn't have been the same if they didn't have that.
Yeah.
That made me sad.
Yeah.
Because we hear that a lot in these reality TV relationships. And they're always crying when they say it. And I'm like, oh, like, I feel so sad for them.
Reality TV, I'm sorry. Like, I don't think I would wish that on my worst enemy. It sounds like a fucking nightmare.
I think it's very difficult for a relationship. I think it would be fun for like, you know, Winter House when they're just partying. And
or like a
serious.
Competition game. Like, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about like they've been following your life for 10 years and everybody has something to fucking say.
And if there's one negative thing that happens, they're highlighting that for a whole season.
They're filming 900,000 hours and they show 50 hours.
And you don't know what those 50 hours are going to be.
And you don't know what those 50 hours are going to be and what the storyline is that they're going to showcase.
And then go back and see how they can prove that storyline to be true. And I think this is such a silly indication of that. But when West is like, I've made this breakfast casserole for fucking 4 seasons and I keep thinking it's going to be shown. And like, this is the season. Like, you truly never know.
You never know. And you have no control of it. And the entire world will take that sliver of what they've shown and amplified. And that's what they think your entire like character is.
That's true. It is sad. I do just think the conversation was much more raw and emotional than I anticipated or expected. And I think it gave us a clearer version of, like, we've heard them say, well, you took me to your house. Like, I met your family. We've heard that, but we didn't really understand, like, the meaning or the impact for both sides of that. So I thought that was nice that we kind of got to see that. But at the same time, all I could think about was, like, Amanda. And, like, are you chit-chatting with Amanda? Are you flirting with her? Are you guys having these intimate conversations on your own and not sharing them with your friends when your friends are thinking that they're with this person? Like, it was such a mind fuck.
I know.
And like, why focus on this friendship or relationship with Ciara if you love her so much, if you're just fucking her best friend who is like her main support person in the house?
Yeah. Who, like, it probably wasn't happening at this time. I don't think it was that far back.
Okay, but
maybe it was like they started to get close.
Yeah, I think they were inappropriately talking and flirting.
Yeah.
So maybe they didn't bone.
Like, West does that with everybody. So it's like, to Amanda, it probably meant more than it did to West at that time.
Especially if she wasn't getting that from her relationship. That, like, I understand that piece.
Because he's like that with literally everybody.
I was gonna, this is so inappropriate, but since it's like so hot in the press right now, first time that we met West, like, he was fun. Like, I don't think there's anything wrong with flirting or like being whatever.
So fun and nice.
And it makes you really like him. Like, it's like fun. You feel comfortable around him.
Extremely likable.
Extremely likable. But remember, we were taking a picture and he's like, turn around, it's like prom. And then whispered in my ear, like, are you single? And I was like, I have a husband and 3 kids. And he like burst out laughing. I wanted to post that and be like, is this a bad time to post this?
Yeah, that's just like who he is.
Yeah.
You know? And like, it's not a crime, but like,
yeah. But
also,
it's not realistic to think of him as something else then.
Yeah.
Like, it's like these women are creating this false narrative in their head that they think he could maybe be for them. But this is their problem. Like, he's not going to change for you. No man. And you're not going to, oh, I won. Like, you won what?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just 2 other points I have from this show. Would you ever go to a medium? Or have you ever?
I haven't.
It freaks me right out.
Oh, okay. They're the ones that talk to
dead people.
To people.
Yeah. And spirits.
Yeah. Like, I don't know.
I have a friend who's like she makes her life decisions based on her medium.
Ooh.
But
like I would do it, but like, I don't know. Like, I would have to, it's kind of like a psychic thing. Like, I would have to see what they say.
Because I thought you would be interested in it. Because remember we did that tea reading?
Yeah, that was crazy.
And you were like, wow, that was so cool. Like, loved it. And you've always said you want someone to read our birth charts.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
And I kind of hold those in the same realm.
Yeah. Like, all that kind of shit. Like, psychics, like birth charts.
But for some reason, a medium to me is like the next, like, it freaks me out.
I would be curious. Yeah, because what she was saying to Mia, I was like, holy shit.
Yeah.
But like, I want to know that they don't know anything going in.
About you. Yeah. Like almost use an anonymous name to sign up or whatever.
Not even that, but like think about it. Like me as a public figure, like this show has been.
That's true.
Although maybe not at the time. Yeah. The show hadn't aired.
It's hard. And I've heard some crazy stories of things like you would literally never know. One of the families I used to nanny for, they had seen a medium and they had these. This is crazy. They would host these parties called Dining with the Dead.
That's crazy.
And so they'd have dinner, like all their girlfriends. Like if we invited our 2 friends
I feel like they did something like this on Housewives or
probably
something.
And then they just have a medium that has dinner with you. So it's not like you don't have a scheduled time or anything.
Yeah.
They just go off the vibes of the spirits in the room. And then they'll just be like, oh, Renee, like, did you have a 4-leaf clover when you were 5 or something crazy that nobody would know?
Yeah.
And so the aunt and uncle were over one day that I was babysitting these kids. And she was telling me like of the things that nobody in the world, not even her husband, knew. And this medium like said it. It was only like her grandma that knew or something who had passed. Like crazy. But then the reason I'm telling you this is because the reason it freaks me out is this little girl I nannied. I would go over on Monday and be like, how was your weekend? Blah, blah, blah. And we were like in her room, I don't know, packing her bag for something. And I was like, so how was your weekend? And she was like, good. Like my grandpa came over and we had dinner and like told me all these things. And she had told me about her grandpa multiple times, but not anything so significant that I would tell her mom. But I always had a check-in with the mom on the Friday before I left to talk about the week, regroup, payment, whatever. So I'm in the mom's office the Friday. And I was like, yeah, like Brielle talks about her grandpa a lot. Like, I've never met him. Like, no, he's dead. And she would explain what he was wearing, exactly where he sat in her room when they talked. Like, I have goosebumps. Like,
I just heard something
crazy
similar. I don't know what I was listening to or watching, and there was something similar to exactly what you're saying.
Insane. And
wait, what was it? And then oh my God, my friend was saying so her grandma has dementia, and she talks about how like her husband comes and visits her at night, or like a man comes and visits her at night, and so they set up cameras in her room because they were like, someone's like, what's going on? Yeah. But like it wasn't true. Like nobody ended up coming out. But like that's what it reminded me of.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
And so apparently kids have this like whatever clairvoyant or whatever it's called more because dead people. Because a lot of people will have that as a kid,
but they don't grow out of it.
They grow out of it because they're like, oh, that's not real. Like you're told so much, like that's not. So once you gain more clarity in life, you lose that because you're not thinking about it.
Don't lose it, obviously.
They focus on it, and that's how they keep it. And so the medium talked to the girl, and was like, oh yeah, like she has the same thing as me. Like I can train her or whatever to like keep that.
Oh my God.
Isn't that fucking nuts?
What an extracurricular activity.
Freaks me out. Like it
Milo
makes me feel
goes
highly
to medium
uncomfortable.
School.
Isn't that crazy?
That's fucking crazy.
Because it's one thing to learn about the stars, but like to talk to spirits.
Yeah.
Insane. Okay, and my last thing I want to say, because I'm just like the biggest Ciara fan ever. Are we like way over time?
Yeah, we'll probably do the Valley on Monday.
Perfect. So Ciara's having her like time in the media. I feel like, I don't know if she has a PR person that's like helping her filter what to do, or if she's choosing what feels right to her, but whatever she's doing is perfect because everything is aligning with like being true to herself, being a girl's girl, standing up for yourself. Like I'm obsessed with it. I saw a post, again, I didn't fact check, but I'm pretty sure it could be true. I saw a thing about how Ciara is such a girl's girl because the outfit she wore in this week's confessionals, it was like that like white floral kind of corset top with bows, was actually designed by a girl she met at one of the house parties who like told her about her business. Aww. And she was like, yeah, of course I'll wear it, like I'll try it or whatever, and then wore it in her confessionals.
Crazy.
How fucking women supporting women, and Ciara is the epitome of that.
And one thing that I do love about Ciara and how she's handled this situation is like she's not doing too much.
No.
You know, so many people who want the clicks and like the, you know what I mean? The hoopla around such a big media story would do too much.
Even, and I'm not saying I have anything against this person, but even Ariana Madix, when this whole thing happened, she was so angry that she couldn't contain, like she would say things that they didn't make her look good. They're true.
Yeah.
And everyone hated Tom so much it didn't really matter. But it sometimes made me feel like, ooh, like being the bigger person is just such a stronger statement. And Ciara is doing that. She's taking the high road. She's not shit talking.
I want to know what her demeanor is going to be at the reunion.
I can't wait. I wonder if it's going to be similar to 2 reunions ago where she almost sat back more and like Paige talked for her.
Yeah, but Paige isn't there.
Yeah, but Mia and KJ are. And they're like the new like.
But will they be? Because like Paige is Paige and.
But listen to KJ online right now. And Mia also
I
was
guess,
on Watch
but
What
in
Happens Live and spoke out
person,
about
like
it.
KJ on camera is very
different,
muted. Like,
but Mia on Watch What Happens Live was giving.
Okay.
Like she was like, I am a supportive friend. This is fucked up. Like she was. I loved her Watch What Happens Live.
Also, they were saying on the toast, just speaking of going to Charleston, they were saying on the toast that like Jesse on Watch What Happens Live just like seemed so defeated, and he was like so upset that people like make fun of him for doing his music and stuff, and that made me so sad.
I only watched clips.
Yeah.
About the West situation.
No, they watched the whole thing, and
yeah,
they were like.
Sad.
He was so, and like he has this tour starting, and
I'm excited.
I'm so excited.
So we're going to, can we say it? We're going to see Jesse perform, and I'm really, really stoked about it. And you know what I say to that? Fuck them.
I know, like just
like,
do
yeah,
you.
People in the media are loud. People are always going to have an opinion and say something. If you don't like it, don't fucking listen to it. But I love that he's taking something that he loves.
Yeah.
We learned from the beginning when he joined Summer House, he was never quiet about his singing. Like he always said that's what he did. Remember, he would like sing at dinner. Or remember I started to like him for the what would Jesse Sullivan do?
Yeah, that was
so like
sick.
Why would you not make a career? Why is it okay for everyone and their mother to become a DJ, but it's not okay for him to actually have talent and sing?
This is the thing. I feel like men in reality TV get shit on for doing side hustles.
Yeah, true.
But the women do not.
Mm-hmm.
Like Kyle DJing, boo, everybody hates it.
But Maddie
Jesse
Reese, everyone loves.
Singing, boo, can't do it. Like, but
then
women,
Sheena Shea makes a fucking song and everybody's so excited over it.
I don't know why
and
the
she's
men
terrible.
Can't do anything.
I shouldn't say terrible, but it's just like that's not her. She didn't have any background in singing.
Right. I get what you're saying, but like, yeah, justice for like doing what you want to do.
What is the sin in having a passion and doing something with it?
And doing it.
And living large.
I know. Anyways.
So you know what? You go, Jesse Solomon,
yeah.
and we will be learning your songs so we can sing along.
Oh my God, we should.
Let's start listening to it.
Should we make t-shirts? That's my favorite thing to do is make t-shirts. Yeah.
What should they? Okay, we have some design.
Also, I have his Jellycat. Like, do you think we should bring it to him?
For sure.
Okay.
Definitely.
All right. Well.
Definitely. Okay,
that's
ick and icon.
On that. Ick and icon. My ick is people that make fake news things on Instagram, because I quite literally fall for everything. Stop doing that, because now I look stupid.
Because like, we really think
I'm literally texting people
Mr.
like
Beast
news.
Bought the Seattle Seahawks.
Like, or I need to just like keep things to myself for a few days and not just like
wait
text
for the
people
fact
immediately.
No, because I get excited.
Like the BI3
Don't
thing.
kill my vibe.
My husband came home from work and he's like, yeah, so that happened last year.
I was gonna tell you because I had seen it was in my notes before Dominican.
Crazy
to talk about,
but it happened like in 2005. You know, yeah, it did. The news article was November 2005. So why? It's not my fault. Like, why was I getting fed that information as if it was brand new?
Exactly.
Like, it's not my fault. So, anyways, that's my ick. And then my icon will be Stassi and House of Stassi.
Ooh, buddy.
Coming to Hulu in July. I cannot wait.
Okay, my ick is either West's conversation with Ciara or West's podcast, because both were icky.
Yeah. Lots of ick. Honestly, like, I kept away from Summer House because I was like, the whole thing is just a fucking ick.
It is, but I just, like, you are somebody who has access to, like, he's been in the media. He worked for Complex before he was even on the fucking Summer House. So if you have access to support and everybody has access to fucking ChatGPT, come up with something better than that.
There was no overlap.
It's your show. Take accountability.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Okay, cool. You're happy. You've decided you're going to be with her.
I know, but
say that was fucked up.
Jesse's saying that he's going to be defensive. Like, maybe he's not taking accountability.
That's fucked up.
He's like, there's no overlap and we want to be together. So fuck off, everybody.
Fucked up.
We'll see.
Yep. And a really good way to lose all your really good friends, because he had a great bromance with a lot of people, including Kyle. And my icon is Angel Reese. I'm sorry, but that is just like, the second I read it, I was like, no, I did fact check because I was like, I want this to be so true. And I just think like, it's not petty, it's funny.
Yeah.
It's just fucking hilarious. Like, ooh, look at that.
Yeah.
That's funny.
I do
I'm obsessed.
enjoy this.
Yeah.
I love when people use social media and you're like, ooh.
Yeah. And when it's unexpected, like someone that's
Yeah.
not just like posting shit all the time. Like,
yeah.
love that.
Oh my God. All right. Thank you guys for listening. And we'll be back on
Monday
Monday with the Valley recap. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.